To become stronger, you need some sort of stress. You need some sort of challenge. When this stress and challenge is beyond the capacity of our tolerance, our bearings, it is at that moment that we become weaker. So, the whole idea of yoga and mental wellness is to make our being, make our uh, moral fabric so strong that we can resist all kinds of ups and downs in life. Simply put, if I may conclude it in one sentence, the cause behind mental illness is the polarization between mind and the heart. Heart says something, mind says something. When this polarization also extends between two members, for example, husband and wife, or boss and subordinates, it is this polarization that always creates friction and tension. So, what to do about all this? A greater understanding is required between a couple, between a boss and a subordinate, and between my mind and my heart. And how am I going to have right understanding unless and until I have right thinking process? I need to study the situation from all angles. Why did my boss get angry? Why did my wife or my husband got angry with me? Instead of retaliating, postpone your anger, postpone your reaction as much as you can, and reflect on it for a few minutes by pausing. Best time is at bedtime. So all our reactions should be, let's postpone till the night when we are able to go to sleep peacefully and reflect on it. Say, where did we go wrong? How did I misunderstand this situation? And next day, if you are wrong, be courageous enough to apologize. Only then we are going to have harmony. And it is the harmony that prevents further escalation of stress, anxiety, and depression. So I do strongly believe that it is this mismatch between the feelings of the heart and thoughts of the mind. That's one aspect. Second thing I wanted to share with you is about suicide. See, suicide rates are increasing in every state rather. Gujarat, I think, is quite high also. Little quarrels here and there at family level, some financial problem, some love related problem, somebody shouted at another family member, expectations not going. But again, to put it simply, when your hope is challenged and you feel, oh, no more. My hopes are crashing right in front of me. That's when people take the ultimate step. Hopelessness. Now, when a person has already become the hopeless, it is already too late to reverse this thought process. Similarly, once the escalation has happened and there is a stress between two individuals or multiple individuals, it is also too late to remedy the situation. So, like vaccination, we need to address mental health also. How can I vaccinate my moral fabric, my mental health in such a way that I remain mentally strong? I have seen many cases who come to meditate. Say, sir, I am very depressed. Can you help me? There are methods. But if they do meditation on their own alone, during the meditation, instead of thinking of that object of meditation, they cannot regulate their mind. They somehow their thought process gravitates towards the problem they already have. So it's too late actually. When you already have this anxious mind, depressed mind, schizophrenic mind, it's already too late. Of course, we should not be so discouraged that what am I going to do next? Of course, we can solve it, but it takes longer times. And also, we have to find out whether this depression is it simply physical or emotional or physiological. There are vast differences. Suppose you enter home after day's work. You are stressed, you are angry at something. God knows why you are angry or upset. Moment you enter the house, your temperament is different. Your wife, your spouse, your children can recognize Papa or Mommy. Something is wrong with you. So, in order to get out of this um, such a state, we do offer a special meditation. We call it Anta Karan, Anta Suddhikaran. We call it how we clean our inside. There is a very specific yogic method, and our trainers can happily train you to do this. Just sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just before you interact with other family members, soon as you reach home, just undergo this process for 10-15 minutes and see how fresh and lighter you become, as if you just got up from the sleep, despite of your stressful day, despite of your fatigue sometimes. You just have a little extra courage and say, okay, strength, and say, I'm going to sit and remove this stress that I have collected unknowingly.